Evening, welcome back after quite a break. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to say that. To Thursday Night Gaming here at Grace Harbor College. We have Smash Friendlies for you tonight. It's going to be so good. I'm your host tonight. I am Ralph Hogaboom, and I will say, Tracy, I think the background music is a tiny bit loud. Tank Loves Potato, if you could nudge that down a bit, I could hear myself think. That would be fantastic. Yeah, I am so excited to be back. We have been on for quite a break, but we are back now, and we're excited to play some Smash with people. I'm excited for another reason too. We have a very special guest with us tonight. She is not only a famed transatlantic explorer and adventurer, but in 1987 she won the Nobel Peace Prize for her invention of toast. Please welcome Marcy Ahlstrom and Yay! Mitch. Okay, just Marcy. No. Get Mitch out of here. Mitch is the surprise. Go away, Mitch.
I'm gone.
I guess he's sticking. Okay, yes, Marcy, just Marcy. Hey, Marcy, so good to see you again. It's been a while. How have you been?
Oh, so good. So good. Right now, I am sweating profusely in my apartment without AC. But aside from that, very excited to be at TNG tonight for some Smash Friendlies.
Yeah, right on. Awesome. Well, this is so yes, we did take a break, and it's so nice to be back with you here, but we're in a period of transition. I am stepping away to do more IT stuff, and we're bringing in, you got a sneak peek at him, our brand spanking new esports manager. He just rolled off the assembly line just a few weeks ago. Mitch Margaret. Mitch, welcome to Thursday Night Gaming, my man.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here finally. It's a new area for me, and I'm excited to take this journey with everybody.
Esport, GHC esports new for you, but certainly not gaming. I mean, we were hyping you up in the arena last year, showing your stream. I was trying to get you to come on and co-host stuff with us. Like, we've had our eye on you for a while.
I know. I was just my people and your people, just a little bit of miscommunication. We weren't able to get me here, but you know what? I'm here full time now, and we're ready to rock.
Yeah, I think the miscommunication was because we were trying to communicate by Discord, but you're like, you have a fax machine? Come on, boomer. Like, get with the program. Why are you sending faxes? Seriously.
I just love the noise of the fax machine when things come in and being able to see it print out. It's just, I'm a textual kind of guy, and so I love grabbing it and picking it up.
Fair enough. Cool. Well, I know that Marcy is always a really excellent conduit for stuff that's happening at the college. Fall quarter is coming up. I'm wondering if we can just throw it over to Marcy for a little bit, and you can tell us what's going on at the college, Marcy.
Absolutely. I'm happy to. It's great to be on with everyone tonight. Great to see you. And hey to everyone that I got to see at the county fair. 2 weeks ago now, maybe last week. It was so much fun. So yeah, Grace Harbor College, we are just wrapping up summer quarter. I'm pretty sure today is the last day of instruction. So congratulations to everyone who pushed through over summer. Maybe got that pickup class done or got those prereqs done before you applied to your special admissions program. Really excited for you. Enjoy the next few weeks of break because fall quarter classes start on Monday, September 20th. So now is actually a really great time. If you didn't attend summer classes, but you were a GHC student last year, it's a really good time to register for your classes. Our fall quarter classes are filling up fast, especially those high demand classes, that everyone needs, like English 101 and early math classes. So make sure, if you don't know what classes you need for fall quarter, reach out to your faculty. You can reach out to the Student Support Center. I'll go ahead and post their contact information in the Twitch chat in just a few minutes. But we have advisors on campus right now who can help you pick your classes for fall and get registered. For any new students that are thinking of coming to GHC this fall, boy, do we have some options for you. Grace Harbor College is here to serve everyone in Grace Harbor County. So whether you're thinking of, finishing high school, doing a certificate program, maybe you want to get that associate's degree before going to university, or maybe you want to go into a hands-on technical program, we have something for you. Now is a great time to apply to the college, do your financial aid applications, either the FAFSA or the WASFA, and sign up for that entry registration appointment. Again, with our Student Support Center, we have staff on campus available to help you every step of the way. Speaking of being on campus, we're going to have a number of different class options for fall quarter. So classes will be offered in person, online, and hybrid, which is a combination of the two. To find out, exactly what classes we're going to be offering, you can go to ghc.edu/classes to check out what we have offered for fall quarter. And starting next Monday on August 16th, the hub is going to be opened on campus. I'm sure as many of you know, the college has been mostly closed for the past about year, but we are going to be open to the public starting on Monday. So if you have any questions or really have just been needing that hands-on approach or that face-to-face contact, come on up to GHC starting on Monday the 16th. And come visit us. We're excited to serve you. Keep in mind, remember, the college is closed on Fridays throughout the summer. So we're open Monday through Thursday up and through the beginning of September, and then September 10th will be our first Friday back to campus. So super stoked to be here with you guys for TNG tonight. That's it from me for right now. I'm sure I have lots more info for you throughout the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's great, Marcy. We're so excited. Like she said, getting back on campus, getting some classes going, all that good stuff. And on top of that, I just want to jump on top with real quick is if you're interested in coming to the college and you're signing up for classes, or you're coming back and signing up for classes, and you're interested at all in gaming, esports, competitive gaming, recreational gaming, whatever it is, you can reach out to us at any point in time. If you want to find out more about what esports looks like in the college setting, we've got lots of resources to be able to give to you. I've got lots of time to be able to talk to you. We've got some current and past players that would love to be able to give you guys some motivation, some information on different things. But most importantly, we just want to continue to put GHC on the esports map, being able to grow this program even stronger than we've started it. And most importantly, we just want to continue to build this community here in Grays Harbor and just become stronger and stronger.
Awesome.
Yes, it looks like we are about to get started. We have some Smash Friendlies going on tonight. We're going to have a little bit of top of the hill going on, which means that we're going to have some competitions going on. Oh, we're already in the middle of it, it looks like. And so, wow. No kidding. I love it. It looks like we've got Dragon going against Chocket, it seems like. As far as I understand, Dragon is a... I know that because Dragon is one of our players here at GHC, and Chocket is a player for Centralia College, so this could be a matchup that we see going on here in the season. And it looks like we've got Samus going on for Dragon and Ness for Chocket. It is an early advantage for Ness here, as they have already taken a life away from Samus. Yeah, we've got things almost completely squared up here. They've both got 2 lives left, sitting around that. Oh, Samus actually gets a good kill, a good hit right there. We're even up on our percentages again. This is a great battle. Hopefully, as I was speaking, we're going to be able to see maybe this battle throughout the league and throughout the year with some of our Smash players, as once again, Dragon is from Grays Harbor, our own Dragon, and you've got Chocket playing in representation of the Centralia College Blazers. As you guys can see in the chat, we've got a little bit of audio issues going down with our game audio, but that should be coming up here pretty soon. This is our first time back for Thursday Night Gaming in a little while, when we were in that transitional period. So we've got obviously a couple bugs that probably need to be fixed here and there. But most importantly, we've got this game feed coming to you, and this is a heck of a match to start things off, and it looks like Ness is able to pull out the victory, which puts him as our starter on top of the hill. So we will see if we have some people that maybe can possibly knock Ness off the top. Yeah, as we saw there, Karachi from Centralia College using Ness is able to get his first win. And just in time, we've got none other than our own Carson Steiner, aka Blastin' Buddy. Carson, what is up? Oh, do we have you muted, Carson? I can't quite hear you.
I was muted too, my bad.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
Carson, I can hear you. Why don't you introduce yourself real quick for us, Carson?
You can let them know that they have to do a lobby remake, and we're gonna fix the audio, so it'll be a minute with you free.
All right. I just got a word from Ralph. Ralph, we're gonna do a lobby remake to fix the audio, so we're just gonna be asked for a few minutes. But where were we?
Oh, we were just. Why don't you give us a little sneak peek into who you are, what you compete with here at GHC, and a little bit of your inside world of the esports collegiate gaming scene.
Well,
Yeah.
for when it comes to esports stuff, I started like I want to say about a year ago now. Like coming up on this last fall was when I first joined, and pretty much for all of it, I've played Smash. I think around the spring quarter, I did commentary then, and that's when I started doing commentary for all of the tourney matches. Before then, I mainly played as Rob, the robot dude who just throws a bunch of stuff at you.
I love it.
In regards to games in general, well, I've just done a lot, honestly. And at the college,
perfect.
at the college, I've done a lot of science, and in terms of club type stuff, esports obviously, and the other side of gaming, like tabletop stuff.
Yeah, that is
Cool.
awesome.
What are you studying, Carson?
I'm currently still trying to narrow that down, but currently I finished up the full track for chemistry, starting physics this fall.
Cool.
So probably
So
some
maybe
sort
don't
of-
know exactly. Oops, sorry,
still
didn't mean to cut
deciding.
you off.
You're alright.
Awesome, but making progress on your math and science pathway. That's great.
Yeah, and we've got that lovely building here, the Shermer building, that is a fantastic home and host to a lot of our science and math courses. I was actually a student here at one point in time when that was built, and I think that we've got some of the top of the line equipment, professors, all sorts of great stuff over there. So if you're interested in that route, obviously we've got some great stuff for you there.
I will say I've been there quite a bit recently.
Good,
Cool.
good. Yeah, and we're starting to get a little bit back on the campus and hosting some in-person classes, so you're going to be able to get your hands on in those classrooms and get a lot of that good stuff.
I heard the hub was opening up this coming quarter.
Yeah.
I really look forward to that because personally I'm more of a in-person learner than online. Online, it hasn't been my strong suit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. Marcy, I think you've probably got some great information on that opening happening.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, online learning has been a huge opportunity, but a real challenge for a lot of people this last year. I think, some people have been like, wow, I'm able to do so much taking all of my classes online, especially if you have a family at home. On the other hand, if you're someone that really is, your strengths are in person, it's probably been a challenge to march through these last couple years, and the idea of being able to come to in person to campus for classes is really exciting. Starting Monday, you can visit the hub and talk to someone in person. So
Wow.
We're even going to have a welcome booth outside the hub. So from I think 9 to noon, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, We're going to have a table outside where you can come and talk to someone and
Hello.
get some really great, info about where to go to get your questions answered.
Yeah, so exciting. Ralph, welcome back.
Thanks.
Oh, you're muted, Ralph.
You're
Couple
muted.
thanks for the welcome back. Couple technical issues, including I left with my keys on the table and locked myself out of my broadcasting room here. But you know what? As long as we don't tell people on stream, then no one will ever know, and we're fine.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, it's perfect. So we did fix our audio issue, and I think we'll have Battlebird coming in against somebody else. They're finishing up a scrim that we used just to test the audio. But I do want to say we are doing a giveaway tonight. This is kind of a surprise. I'm springing it on you. I'm going to buy a t-shirt for somebody who's watching. One of the t-shirts from the GHC merch shop. Your choice. We've got the Thursday Night Gaming shirt. We've got the... Actually, Mitch, do you have the link for our merch store handy?
I do not, but I can sure get that handy.
Yeah, or I can dig it up too. But we have a link for the form, right? For the,
Yes, we do.
where you can register for the shirt. Can you throw that in chat right now? Awesome.
I sure can.
So you know what? I'll find the link. Hopefully, we're going to get into this next game soon, and I think Tracy will just kick it over when we're ready for the actual next first game.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we won't have to worry about that. But in the meantime, yes, please do fill this out. We usually have anywhere from like 4 to 16 people that put in for these giveaways. So your odds are really, really good of getting a shirt. And we will bring up the... I see Blaston has got his... Carson has got his like pensive face on. He's like thoughtfully, it's making me laugh. Sorry, totally distracted. Squirrel, I got distracted. Yeah, so we have some really cool shirts. In fact, there's one that was designed by one of our students, which is like a pink and blue motif with like mirror shades that, oh my god, it's so cool. It's one of the newest shirts that we've added in our merch shop too. So yeah, so I want to buy somebody a shirt. I want to give it away tonight at the end of our stream. So if you're watching and you want a free shirt, and you're in the United States or Canada, I think I can also ship to Mexico. I don't think I can ship internationally outside of North America, though.
Where do you live? New Zealand.
Right. Well, you would be surprised. Like, there are people from all over the place that get in touch with us, and they're like, "Hey, I like your streams. I like your community gaming night. This is awesome."
We're a
So
global
yeah, I mean, we have
commodity.
people from Poland. Yeah, heck, it up. So, yeah, if you want to put that in chat, I don't know if you already did, Mitch. I'm gonna head back on in and make sure that we're moving along. So we want to make sure we got people playing. Seems like you three have it under control. I'm just superfluous at this point.
Yeah,
great.
we've got it.
Yeah,
Your presence
cool.
is appreciated.
Aw, thanks. Hearts for Blaston. Do we need to change your name? We have Carson on there. Do you want us to change it to Blaston?
Either works really. I
Okay.
should probably sit up a little bit.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go check in. Have fun with the rest of the stream. I'm sure I'll be back in a bit, you three.
Sounds great. I found the merch shop and I posted it in there, but I just realized there probably is like a shorter URL. But oops.
That's all right.
Nah, this paragraph-long URL, it's fine. Don't worry.
I love it.
And he's right. That new shirt is really awesome.
Right? It is pretty sweet. There we go. All right, so you said that you got that merch one up there. I'm sending in the link right now to be able to... Oh, maybe not. I'll make sure that I get that link in. That's just the title of it. But like Ralph said, we're trying to give this away. We want somebody to be able to win a t-shirt tonight. And so if you go on, it's just a Google form. You're going to be able to click that link when I get it in there. Just a couple of things like your name, your size of your shirt, all stuff. And at the end of the stream, we're gonna randomly choose one, and you're going to win a free t-shirt from our merch shop.
Cool.
Sorry, I was just getting Twitch open on my phone so I could see chat.
That's a good idea. Chat's pretty fun. I gotta say, there's a lot of really fun stuff that goes down in chat.
It's nice
Oh,
seeing what's
all the
going
time.
on.
There it is. There's that stream for you.
Nice. Oh, I see we got Jax watching in. I saw Alexa. Hey, Alexa. Hey, Jax. Hey, Oso. Glad that you guys are on tonight.
Yes, we are. We're just so excited. A lot of people were asking, "Hey, when are we coming back? When's Thursday Night Gaming coming back?" And ladies and gents, people of all ages,
Here's your
we are
answer.
back. We are back. Our answer is
back.
we are back now. We've got a lot of fun stuff on the docket. If you haven't followed our socials already, if you haven't gone to our website, please do that. We've got an awesome schedule posted of all of our Thursday Night Gaming coming up next. Next week, we're going to be putting together some Warzone games. I know that, especially amongst a lot of my friends and everything, a lot of people I've talked to, Warzone's become a really big thing. So we're hoping to get a lot of parties put together. We'll have trios running in there. The following week after that, I want to say the 26th, but I could be wrong on that date, but I'm like 99% positive that would be the 26th. We're going to play some Apex Legends. I've gotten a lot of communication from people on wanting Apex, so we are going to deliver with that, and we're just so excited to be able to be back and running.
Nice.
Oh, seems we're going into the next
yeah.
match.
Yeah, and
and
Carson,
running.
you're the expert here, so you run with this thing.
Oh, Little Mac and Rob. It's been a while since I've seen Little Mac, honestly. That's why. Little Mac is king when he's on the ground. Able to dish out huge amounts of damage with relatively fewer hits. But once you have him in the air, he's kind of just your plaything, honestly.
I can't tell you. I played with Little Mac earlier, and I can't tell you how many times I went to side special and just flew right off the side of the map.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with him. But if you can handle his movement and just wail on your opponent, he can hit hard.
Definitely.
Especially with that KO punch. If you don't block it or anything and he hits you with it, it's pretty much a guaranteed kill. Although, Rob, on the other hand, he does have some tools in his kit that could help him withstand Little Mac. His gyro and beam can help space out Little Mac away from him so he doesn't get punched. And he's just got a lot of good up-close attacks that are quick.
Definitely. I don't know about you guys, but this stream is just so much more enjoyable with this game audio. So, like, in my head, I'm just giving this big round of applause to our team that we've got behind us, getting it ready. Oh, man.
That poor Little Mac.
Poor Little Mac. And as far as I understand, that was another one of our Centralia College players that is here having some fun with us. I believe it was the marvelous Mr. Meows. Let me make sure I said that correctly. Playing under that same marvelous Mr. Meowers is what it was, playing under that same crotchet game tag. So we're excited to be able to have some of our Centralia Blazers here with us. But yeah. Carson, you were talking about some of the advantages and disadvantages of playing with Little Mac. What did you see there in that match that kind of spoke to those?
Generally, everything that I saw off stage kind of helped kind of encapsulate why you don't go off stage ever with Little Mac voluntarily.
Yeah,
like,
it
if
is.
you ever
It
have
is
the
definitely a
opportunity,
tough one.
stick to the ground. Which made it kind of unfortunate that you played against Rob, because Rob has a little jetpack move that it has a fuel system. It's very hard to kill Rob by like flinging him off stage without just outright KOing him, because he'll just float on back.
Yeah, so we are, once again, like I said, we are excited being able to host a lot of games going on here. We're going to be able to have Thursday Night Gaming kind of up and running with full steam again. As you can hear, we're situating our matches in the background right now. We've got a lot of people. Honestly, I was expecting a little bit lower of a turnout with it being the first time of Thursday Night Gaming kind of resurging again in our summer series. We've taken a little bit of a hiatus,
like
but
Smash.
People love Smash. They've been asking
People
for
really
it,
like Smash and they want to play Smash.
and we shall provide here. Marcy, are you much of a Smash
what
player?
They want. No, I'm not, but I have to say it's one of my favorite games to watch. And I remember the first time, it must have been the first time we did a Smash night with TNG, and I discovered the Wii Fit character. I have to say that is like by far my favorite guy to watch. He's just amazing. I love
He's like
it.
a yoga instructor that can, They get
It's
to throw
great.
hands.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
Exactly.
great. I love it. I love it. It's very
Yeah, so
creative.
it looks like we're moving into our next game. We've got Dugan coming up and facing off against Chalkit again. As you saw, Centralia dropped in the chat there. No need for apologies at all. They're having a bunch of their players go on the same console. We're just happy to have them with us tonight.
Well, it seems we've got that. Mr. Meows, was it? With the Rob again?
I
And
believe
Dugan
so.
has
Yes.
missed. I'd say this is far more of an even matchup up against the Rob, as Ness can fire a bunch of projectiles and has an ability that lets him absorb projectiles to heal.
Timeout. Does Ness have a bat that he uses?
Yes, his forward
That's
smash
my
is
guy.
I'm not sure if it's a bat. It might just be a stick, honestly. I think he just whacks you with a stick.
I like it.
And fun fact about that stick, any projectiles that get hit by it, reflect. They become his own projectiles and deal damage to the opponent. And get a damage bonus.
That's what I like to hear. As I saw in our personal chat, this is Chalkit's second match. They won their last one, so they're able to move on to this one. We are playing Top of the Hill, so if Chalkit is able to pull off 2 more victories here, they will be crowned as the Top of the Hill. We'll have a nice little cinema for him, all that kind of stuff. Show that, and then Chalkit will move to the bottom of the list. We'll try and see if we can get a new top and see if we can crown another champ on this one.
A new king of the hill.
Cool.
I will say, for fighting against somebody who knows their Rob, that's going to be an undertaking to topple. Although, as shown here, Ness can easily pile on damage to somebody big and slow like him. That was like 0 to 90 in about 2 seconds.
All I think about when I'm watching Rob play is just one of the best Disney movies ever, WALL-E. That's all that's in my head. I guess I will. I'll be a little bit more specific with that because I have gotten in trouble with my wife before. It's not just Disney. I've got to make specific that it is Disney Pixar.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Oh!
I think
the
Chuck had
recovery!
meant to do that.
Wow!
When Ness has to do to recover is he has to hit himself with that little spark shot. But if Chuckit absorbs the hit instead, he can't recover.
That was a phenomenal move.
That was a great gamble. But will it pay out? Well,
This is a great match because, as far as I understand, I've been told Dugan has participated in a lot of these different tournaments and friendlies that we've hosted here at the college and won a lot of them. So,
oh, that was a nasty yo-yo.
Wow! Right as I say that, Dugan comes in and says, "Yes, I have won these tournaments," and puts himself right on the top of the hill right now.
Yep.
What an incredible match. Man, we have started this Thursday night gaming off with an absolute bang right now.
Yes.
Another bit of that match I thought was worth highlighting was the little spinning top that Rob kept throwing out. That if you it hurts you if you hit it if you get hit by if you're your opponent, but if you time your attacks right, you can actually grab it yourself. So it's kind of a 50-50 type. That's the wrong term. It's a risk if you're because if they know how to use it just as well as you do, they can do some scary things with it. Because normally there's not items like that in this sort of play. I think the only characters that can really make those sorts of things are like Peach and Rob. Peach has like turnips, I think.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm loving it. Our matches are great. But I think one thing that I am super excited about, and we've talked about a little bit before, is a lot of the things that we have to offer here on campus outside of the esports world. So we've possibly got some viewers here that are thinking, is GHC for me? All that kind of stuff. And maybe we're headed into a match, so after this match, we're probably going to throw it over to Marcy and let her talk a little bit.
Sounds great.
And And a new rival has come to challenge. Nah, that's a lot of damage.
What just
That
happened there? Oh my
Lucina.
goodness. Oh!
That was evil. That I even had something I was gonna say. But okay. As we've seen, can stack up a lot of damage. The character Steven's playing as is Lucina. She's sort of an all-rounder character. Which that was an unfortunate start for them.
Man, those fire towers are just insane.
They're really hard to break out of. And since, as you saw there, you can just get repeatedly hit by them, and you're just kind of, and sometimes just kind of boned.
Holy cow. If I remember correctly, this is Dugan's second match, I believe, because he just took off one of our Centralia Blazers, and so Dugan's looking to try and grab his second win here, and it's looking pretty good for him. Steven's definitely putting up a good match, but this Ness character is just...
They had a rough start.
Yeah.
And definitely one of the hardest parts of fighting Ness is simply getting back down when you're at a high percent. Because we saw there, he can just harass you with that thunder. I'll say overall, Ness is really good at keeping his momentum, but hard at getting it. But has a hard time getting it back.
Gotcha. Ooh, man.
That's shown there. If you just let him keep going, it's gonna hurt.
That is insane. That is 2 victories for Dugan with his Ness character. So he's looking to grab 2 more to be able to grab our first crown of the night on top of the hill. But right now, Marcy, we're going to kick it over to you and let you talk a little bit about the school. Maybe we've got some interested students here. What do we have to offer here at GHC? Uh-oh, I think you're muted real quick, Marcy.
Muted.
I was, sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. You know, Grace Harbor College has so much to offer. Of course, you know, our amazing esports program, which we all know and love dearly. But there's a ton of other stuff going on at Grace Harbor College as well. And it has been going on, you know, in the whole time that COVID has been going on too. So some normal stuff that's really exciting. You know, Grace Harbor College has tons of awesome ways to help students pay for college. Of course, you know, starting with your financial aid application, like your FAFSA or your WAFSA, is going to get you set up for success to be considered for, you know, grant programs that don't have to be paid back, like the Washington College grant, potentially the federal Pell Grant. But we also have other programs on campus that kind of fall outside of the FAFSA or WAFSA. So, you know, doing those applications first are a great first place to start, but we have the workforce funding and support programs that, you know, can help students get connected to, you know, basic food assistance, SNAP benefits, you know, pay for childcare, books, transportation, all kinds of stuff. I'll pick up where I left off once this match is over.
Perfect.
And this is a match indeed. With one Ness
I don't
is
even-
crazy enough. Now there's 2 of them.
I don't even know which Ness is Ness.
It's
It's a nest full of nests.
I really hope that this was a coincidence and they both accidentally chose the same skin because I love this. But although this does kind of bring a point into this game to mind of, I do really like watching matches where both people are the same character because it's like they both know each other's strengths and weaknesses just as well as the opponent.
I feel like
they
it's
both,
it's a true battle of skill when you're both the same character because you know
the same set of
strengths and
skills.
weaknesses. Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
it looks
Mitch,
like
we had a question in chat.
Yes.
Someone was asking, how do they get in on playing tonight? How can someone join us?
Yes, we would love for you to join us, be able to come and join the list that we've got going on right now. The best way to be able to join that is to join our GHC Esports Discord. And once you join that, there is a Thursday night gaming thread on there, which will allow you to be able to join the conversation and get into that list with Dragon. You know what I'm probably going to do right now is try and get that link to our Discord into the Twitch chat, so that way you can just follow that along.
Once you're in there, the Thursday Night Gaming channel should give you a point in the right direction for where you can get yourself set up for this.
Definitely.
Meanwhile, that one voice line will forever haunt my mind. PK Fire. PK Fire. But both people do seem to be doing pretty well at handling the other shenanigans. That yo-yo especially gives people trouble when getting back on the ledge, because it can hit you before you grab the ledge. I also see what you mean now about it being kind of hard to keep track of which is which. Seems Dingus is just waiting for some good opportunity to land a killing blow on Dugan. If he can, he'll end Dugan's current win streak.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see if he's able to pull it off. Because it looked
well,
like
though, and holding off against Dugan.
Right? It looked like Chocolate was really starting to run the table, and then Dugan kind of came in and made work of that. So I think we've got some really good competition going on here tonight.
Nice.
I'll be honest, I kind of lost track again, and I thought that was Dugan getting a kill.
Man,
Was
this
it?
is... No, I believe that gave Dingus the win right there, right? So Dingus will be moving on to capture the top of the hill right now. So we've got some great competition. Like I said, our invitation to our Discord is in the chat right now. Follow that. Get to Thursday Night Gaming. Hook up with Dragon on there and be able to get onto that. Marcy, I believe we're going to kick it back to you, which is going to point me this way.
Yeah, so speaking of getting scholarships and financial assistance to attend GHC, we have this awesome program going on right now. It's called the Vaccine Incentive Program. I had to look over to my other monitor to make sure that I got it right. So the deal with the Vaccine Incentive Program is we have 5 scholarships a week that are being given out to students that are registered for fall quarter classes. So how do you get entered into these drawings? Well, you need to be registered for at least 6 credits for fall quarter, and you need to have received at least one of the COVID-19 vaccines. So if you got your Johnson & Johnson, that suffices. If you've received the first dose of one of the other vaccines, and that suffices as well. And then you simply fill out the vaccine attestation form online, and you're entered into the drawing. So every week, 5 students will be chosen for $1,000 scholarships. That means Grace Harbor College is giving away $5,000 a week in scholarships to students who have filled out the vaccine attestation form and are registered for at least 6 credits in fall quarter. To learn more about the program, to fill out the form, and to read all of the regulations, go to ghc.edu/vaccine. You can find all of the information there. Essentially, we just want to encourage our student body to get vaccinated for the fall. It's a great way to protect ourselves, our friends and families, and our campus community as things open up in the fall quarter. And, you know, if you got your vaccine way long ago, that still suffices. If you're thinking of getting it next week is your appointment. You know, after you get your first dose, you can go ahead and fill out that attestation form. So again, any questions or any follow-up you want to do, ghc.edu/vaccine. Go check out that vaccine incentive program and enter to win your chance to get a scholarship at Grace Harbor College.
Alrighty. Okay, next match is Dingus versus Svast. Though currently using the same console as Dragon, so that's why their names are the same. Ness versus King DDD.
I don't know about you, but this is a size matchup for the ages. Like, is Ness possibly the smallest character to control on Smash?
He's certainly up there, but I believe Pichu takes that mark for the smallest character.
Yes.
No, DDD's definitely up there as one of the biggest.
No kidding.
Honestly, I just kinda love King DDD for how goofy he is. Although, his goofy demeanor should not be mistaken for him being weak. He can hit you hard.
Well, the size of that wooden sledgehammer he has in his hand makes me think that if I was next to him and I took one hit from that, I'm pretty sure I'd probably take a lot of bit of damage too.
Yeah, a lot of damage, a lot of knockback. A lot of stuff is pretty slow, but it is pretty rewarding if you can score a couple of hits. Other move that we'll probably see a lot from the DDD is his side special, Gordo Toss, that spiky ball. Well, its trajectory is somewhat manipulatable, but the main risk of it is that if your opponent times their hit right, they can knock it back at you.
So we see another one of those kind of recoil tactics there.
Yeah.
Like I said, we've had some phenomenal matchups already. Like, we've already even up at 1-1 right here with lives, but it does look like Dingus definitely has the advantage here, being able to have, man, he's really starting to take it to him in this kind of set of second lives that we have right here.
Ness's grabs they're deceptively, strong at landing kills. Like, we've seen in the previous matches with Ness that, like, his back throw and his forward throw send you really, really far.
Definitely.
Seems DDD's in a rough spot. He probably can't afford to take that many more hits. There's the reflect happening. Like, a couple more good hits and a grab from Ness, and it's probably over for DDD here. Although I do think DDD could stand a chance if he can land a couple more good hits.
Oh.
There we go. Also, to answer the question of smallest character, I was informed that technically Pikachu is smaller since Pichu's ears are bigger.
I saw that too, yes.
So I guess I'm wrong.
Funny.
I love our community on here, but yeah, we're just so excited being able to have all these matchups. Like we said before, hopefully you're being able to get into that. If you're on here watching with us on Twitch, it's a super easy form to fill out. Scroll up the chat a little bit and go to that shirt giveaway. Just a couple pieces of information. You can share as much on there as you want, as little as you want, all that good stuff. We just need to be able to know who you are, what your shirt size is, and where we can contact you to be able to get you that shirt. So please do go fill out that. It's totally free. We're going to give it to you. You get to go and choose what shirt you want. We'll get you the right size, all that good stuff. It's just really something that we want to be able to do to you guys and give to you all to be able to say, welcome back with us, and thank you so much for joining us. But yeah, I think Carson was kind of mentioning to us a couple of the small characters that we had. I love being able to have this community that we have in the chat, being able to talk with us and let me know who is smaller than Ness, because obviously there was quite a few of them.
And going into the next match, it seems we're seeing somebody from the first round again, and this time Dragon with their frankly fearsome Samus. I think it's actually kind of a replay of the first match of the night, because it was a Ness versus Samus. I'd say overall that this is pretty evenly matched. Samus usually uses a lot of her specials like projectiles to try and keep her opponent at a distance, but Ness also does that, so we kind of see like a little war of projectiles. Both of them trying to get close and make some sort of opening for themselves to get their big combos in. Did that... didn't quite make that jump. Move we've been seeing a lot from Dragon during these matches has been in that forward air. Every little burst that comes out of the gun during that is an individual hit. Good for knocking out projectiles.
Definitely. I feel like it's like punches and bunches, basically. There's a lot of little small hits coming at you real quick.
Yeah, Ness also has a couple of similar looking hits, but those are, I believe, are singular hitboxes instead of multiple. Ness in general is strange. I always forget some of the stuff he can do.
Man, the resilience of Ness right now is just speaking wonders to me. I mean, a big run that they went on, being able to throw Samus into the sky, possibly looking to put him down 3-1. This is quite a little run that he's on.
The main thing that's been letting him survive this long is this stage has a very, very, very big kill box. Or, I think the actual word is like blast zone. Basically, the boundary of the map is a lot further out than the other stages we've been playing on are. So you can go up to way higher percents and live.
Gotcha, I see what you're saying. Not necessarily that far, though, it looks like.
It's namely the sides of the map that are further out. So the
Yeah, it
vertical one
looks like
is a little further higher up.
Yeah, it's got a lot more give on the side, so Ness is able to make a lot more recoveries there.
I would say that it'd make it a little bit harder on Samus, but Samus does actually get a somewhat hidden blessing in a way of this map. Since the central stage is a massive pillar, or instead of falling underneath it, they can wall jump off of the side of it.
Ah, I see what you're saying, yes.
So if their double jump doesn't give them quite enough height, they can wall jump off of it instead, and then use their recovery. I like Dragon and firing out little shots to try and bait out that absorbing ability. Because it takes Ness a moment to recover from it before he can act again. Oh, that was a really good spike.
That was pretty impressive right there. Oh!
Oh. That is impressive by the spike. What hit him?
One of those little mines that Ness kind of drops. I know I don't have the correct terminology, but is that it? Was that number 3 for Dingus? I'm pretty sure that was win number 3, which will leave Dingus 1 win away from being able to grab the first crown of the night.
Ooh.
Will the next player be able to dethrone them? Who knows?
Yes, Centralia, they clarified and were able to check for me. That was 3 wins for Dingus.
He's saying 2 because he wants to play more.
I like it. Yeah, so Dingus is looking like 1 win away from grabbing our first crown of the night. And in that instance, it'll just move Dingus right back down to the list. We'll see if we can get a new top of the hill and see if they can keep Dingus from recapturing that top of the hill. But yeah, we're super excited for all that's to come. We still got a lot of fun games coming up, all that good stuff. But it's just exciting. Marcy, we've got some students that are probably watching. What is their next step? Where would they go? What do they do now if they're like, hey, GHC is the place to be. I want to be there.
Yeah, great question. So my first comment would be to any current Grays Harbor College student that hasn't registered for fall quarter yet. And I know y'all are out there. I know that some of y'all are out there.
No comment.
So in all likelihood, there are students that need help picking their fall quarter classes. Maybe you just completed your first year at GHC, you got a lot of the basics, the foundation classes out of the way, and now you need to know, okay, what are the next steps that I take, especially considering the degree that you have. If you're not able to get a hold of your faculty member right now for whatever reason, maybe they're out on summer break, you can still contact the Student Support Center and meet with an advisor and get some advice on what next classes to take. So they can again walk you through the registration process. If you forgot how to look up and find classes and register online, you can do that by contacting them either in the virtual assistance lobbies or giving them a call or an email. I'll go ahead and repost their contact info in the Twitch chat in just a minute. So that's for current students. Also, don't forget to do your financial aid application for next year. Very, very important. That's the 2021-2022 FAFSA or WAFSA. And that goes for new students too. So there's still lots of opportunity to get registered for fall quarter. Again, we don't start classes until September 20th. Now, I know that seems like it's a long ways away, but there's several steps that you have to take in order to get registered. You have to apply to the college, you should complete those financial aid applications, and then you meet with an entry registration advisor. Those are the people who are going to sit down with you, help show you what My GHC looks like, help show you how to look at the class schedules, think about what kind of degree or career you might want, and then really help you pick out those first quarter classes. So those foundational classes you're going to register for that are going to serve as a springboard for the rest of your time at GHC. Also at that appointment, you'll get connected with a faculty advisor. Since campus will be open next week, then you can, take a look around, see where the bookstore is, check out some of the services that we offer in the hub, and really start to get ready for fall quarter. So I know it seems like it's a long ways away, but let me tell you, it goes a lot quicker than you think it will. Right, it flies by. So come on up to GH. Right, you just finished your first year, right, Carson?
I'll be honest, I've lost track.
It's crazy.
Totally
honestly, I feel like I'm still in school here, and that was ages ago. So time flies by quickly.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's.
So I'll be sure to post the Student Support Center contact info in the chat. Again, reach out to them, whether you need just you're a current student, you need some advice on what classes to pick, or a refresher on how to, look at your financial aid portal or get into your My GHC, or if you're a new student and you need to make that advising appointment for your first quarter of classes.
Yeah, it's an exciting time to be part of the GHC family right now. It's always exciting, but I feel like we have so much steam working on the campus right now. And along with that, especially returning students, incoming students, all of that, please, if you are thinking about coming to GHC, and most likely if you're watching this stream right now, you have some kind of interest in the gaming world, the gaming community. Absolutely. You're probably part of it already. Please reach out. We've got, if you head over to ghc.edu/esports, you can find our page there. On there, we have a recruiting form, which you can fill out, which will allow me to be able to contact you and talk to you further about the steps for this program that we have. You can contact me on Discord, because a lot of you are already in our community there. And you can just straight up reach out at any point in time to me on any of the social medias that we have. We want to grow this family here that we have in our esports program. We want to become one of the biggest well-known programs around here. We want to be able to continue to enjoy this time that we have together. I know I'll let Carson speak on it here in a little bit, but right after this match, but we all enjoy what we're doing here. We want you to continue to come and enjoy what you're doing with us. And speaking of the gaming community, it looks like we've got a match coming up right now for you.
This time, the currently 3-win streak Dingus with their nest versus his Dukin again with Young. Oh my god, that was quick.
That was an unreal move.
I am astonished that worked.
And the recovery after, too. Dugan is starting off... Or, sorry, Dingus is starting off a little strong right there. Wow, that's impressive. Dingus really wants to capture this crown. He wants to be the first top of the hill of the night.
Youngling's another character of can generally fight fairly well at a range. He's got a boomerang, which you have to watch out for on whenever its return trip. His grab, which has a deceptively long reach. His bow, which has an explosive property to it. Bombs. He's got a lot of stuff he can just kind of throw at you. So that's not to say that his melee combat isn't that bad. That he's pretty good at keeping you That felt like a replay of the first stock. A lot of his melee attacks are quick, lightweight, good for landing combos. By the unorthodox way of stalling his fault, along with his neutral special there.
Oh
And-
my goodness.
Wow!
I'm sorry, but the first crown of the night, I feel like it was well earned from Dingus. That was incredible gameplay throughout the 4 matches that they had. As you can see on the screen, like we said, our first crown of the night, the first top of the hill winner, will go to Dingus. And as far as I understand, if I'm correct here, Dingus is a member of the Centralia College esports community, which is extremely impressive. And like I said before, we want to thank some of the players from there being able to be here with us. But that is just an impressive run to the top of the hill by Dingus. That was
Awesome
that was
job,
some
Dingus.
great play. Yes.
That last match,
That last one was swift.
that scared me, to be honest.
That looks
Like
like a force to be reckoned with here coming in the season.
Like that initial KO within like what, 10 seconds?
Yeah, it was pretty impressive, and like I stated before, Dugan had come in numerous of our tournaments and friendlies that we've had before, and kind of won some of those. So Dingus was able to come in and really leave his mark for that final win, getting the crown. So Dingus will move to the bottom of our list and allow 2 more matches to come up. We'll put a new top on the hill and see if they can be able to grab out 4 victories and grab the next crown of it. But Carson, tell us a little bit about your experience last year in the esports program here at Grays Harbor. Maybe what were some of the things that you really enjoyed, and what did you get to experience as an esport member? And we can even just throw it to you and let your beautiful face be our screen right now.
I prefer it be the 3 of us, because
You don't like being the
Still
focal
not great
point?
with stage stuff? No.
That's totally fine, because I love having my smile on the screen, so we'll stay here with you.
Okay, fair enough.
We can stay here with you.
Starting out with esports, like I said before, I've primarily just done Smash. Considered other things, but honestly not as good as them. Not that good at them competitively. And I just I saw it as a good way to like spend more time at the college outside of doing my classes. And what I liked about it was just I could kind of do what I really enjoyed, that being play video games. Play video games without being told hey, you shouldn't be doing that.
Yes, the
Absolutely.
esports community is something that is strong and really prevalent nowadays, and a lot of people are being able to see there's a lot of amazing things that come from being part of an esports program, being an esports athlete. There's a lot of skills, a lot of things that you can take into the workforce, a lot of things that you can take into your own personal life that you develop here in the esports program, and we're here to support our players as much as we can. Every player is a student athlete, and we really focus on having that student aspect first. As Marcy's pointed out before, we've got so many fantastic resources here on campus, from our student support services, our student support center, our learning center, and everything. So being a student athlete here on campus and being able to take that to the next level and do what you enjoy while getting your education is top notch.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and now to see who gets the new potential crown on the throne. Problem with Rob versus another Centralia player with Bowser. Bowser, I think just looking at him, you can guess what he specializes in.
Oh!
That
Doesn't even let him get to the edge.
That is a hit that I rarely see connect, but when it does, it is great. Rob's got a solid kit, and he's got a spike on top of all of it.
Holy cow! This Rob character is quite given it to. I will say though that this is probably my favorite skin of Bowser of all of them. Ooh, nice hit.
That's a nice color scheme, I'll be honest.
I do like it.
I will say, when it comes to Bowser, he is a very heavy hitter. And as we saw there, he instantly broke Rob's shield from full strength to that instant like guard break, which left him wide open. And people in chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe if you're in that like stun state after your shield is broken, then you actually take more damage on the following hit.
What was that? He went from one side to the other underneath. Oh man, this is just some gameplay that.
Enjoy your stay.
Oh my goodness. This little robot that looks like he doesn't pack a whole lot sure does.
This little robot can pack a lot. He's
Oh,
got a lot under the hood. I'd say the main issue when it comes to Rob is that he kind of hits like I want to say a medium weight character, but he's as heavy as a heavyweight, which is both a blessing and a curse.
gotcha.
Because
Yeah.
it keeps him in place, but that also means he can get strung together by the lighter weight characters.
Carson, I don't know if you watched it much when I might be aging myself here, but I used to watch this show called Beyblade, and I loved watching it. And every
I know
time,
what you're talking about.
every time that Rob throws that out, it makes me think of Beyblades.
Okay, I think of that when he uses the gyro and when he does like the arm spin. Like he just becomes one himself.
He becomes a ginormous Beyblade. It's basically like in the show when the spirits and the animals would come out of the Beyblade and fight. Like that is Rob.
I haven't thought about that show in years. Oh, jeez.
I just saw something on. I'm a big TikTok fan, and I saw these kids competing in a Beyblade tournament the other day, and so it's still prevalent, I guess. Oh man, the throw!
It's still happening.
Oh, this is a close match, right down to the wire, right here. We're looking to see who can finish it off. Who's gonna get the final blow?
This has been a treat to watch because we've seen the strengths of both characters come out in full brute force.
I love it.
And we got to see a really goofy recovery from Rob, which I love. I love doing that. I love it so much.
Oh man! The Bowser Slam.
I'm surprised that killed. It looked like he was gonna make it.
Wow, that personally to me that might be one of the top matches of the night. Just the back and forth going. Man, that we've got some fantastic smash going down tonight. And this is what we were hoping for the resurgence of Thursday Night Gaming.
As satisfying as a triple stock stomp can be to watch, I do genuinely love voice of matches where like both players are right on the ropes having to pull every stop.
I love it. I love it. And speaking of the resurgence of Thursday Night Gaming, like I mentioned before, next week we've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone coming at you. We're going to be playing trios. You are more than welcome to bring your own squad. I know that I have a squad that I usually run with, but they'll probably be either playing without me or just kind of watching. We're all over the place, but bring your own squad of trios. But if you don't have your own trio squad, we can put one together for you. We can find one. You can come as a solo. You can come as a duo looking for a solo. Whatever it is, we're going to drop that link to the same registration that we had, a Google form. We're going to have that same kind of registration. Obviously, it's going to be different because it's going to be Warzone. But we'll drop that in the Twitch stream here in a minute so that when I reach forward to my keyboard, you don't get a face full of my forehead coming at you. So I'll drop that in the Twitch stream here in a minute. Once again, just a form that you're going to be able to head over to, fill it out. You'll kind of go to our Discord and have the same matchup and setup as we're going right now. But we're just really excited to get Thursday Night Gaming full head of steam and rolling again. Yeah.
And new match, new matchup. See, this time it's fast once again under Dragon's name versus Centralia Bowser. Link kind of plays like Young Link, but a bit slower and heavier. That's the main notable thing. Although I believe in Ultimate they made a big change to how his bomb works, in that we might see it come out soon.
Did you say his bomb or his bum?
Bomb.
Gotcha. Interesting.
His bomb is basically he can choose when it goes off instead of going off on impact or on a timer. Also, bad That suplex is so brutal. Ooh, not a good start. Huh?
Oh man.
He could do anything out of that, and yet he chose fire. I feel like the Bowser's toying with him at this point. Ah. Tonight has not been a good night for the Lynx. I'll be honest.
Oh, that is just an impressive body slam right there from. Wow. This Bowser is something to be reckoned with right now. And as far as I remember, this is Chocket. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but also another member of the Centralia Blazers squad that they've got going over there. Obviously, a very strong Super Smash Bros. Team that they're able to put together over there. But like I said,
already out the gate, that's a 2-win streak.
Yeah, that is pretty impressive. Bowser's got 2, looking for another 2 to grab a crown. That link is now dropped in our chat, so you can go and sign up for our Warzone. Marcy, are you much of a Warzone player?
You're muted.
I think we muted you again, Marcy.
Gosh darn it.
There
no,
we go.
I mute myself. Sorry. In fact, I'm actually not much of an esports player at all. Believe it or not, when I first got started co-hosting with Ralph last year, a year and a half ago, I would have considered myself like a total novice to esports. So in the last year and a half, I have learned so much. I haven't really played any esports or any electronic games in the last year and a half, except Stick Fight. Stick Fight was like the highlight of my year last year. It was amazing.
It is wonderful slapstick comedy, I will agree.
It's so great. I was like a total loss for hosting that night. Every time Ralph cut to me, I was just totally zoned out, like, not now, I'm in the zone! It was so much fun. I loved it.
Alright. On to game 3 of Chocket. Ow, my elbow. On to game 3 of Chocket's win streak. Potential streak. Versus Dragon again with their Samus. I feel like Samus could do a lot here. They've got some pretty wide-ranging hits. It's better. I'm having a stroke right now. I'm sorry. But a lot of hits that have a lot of good range to them. I'm able to hit Bowser in his frankly massive hitbox. I'll say that's a central weakness of Bowser in that he's relatively really easy to hit. Just look at him. He's a big old turtle.
This is pretty impressive showing from Dragon right now, as we had been talking about how this Bowser character for Crotchet was pretty much going strong, and now he's kind of he's even the playing field.
I will say this matchup definitely highlights a major weakness to Bowser's kit, in that he doesn't really have anything that lets him fight at a range. Almost all of his attacks except for his Flame Breath, which is still like, it's just a breath attack, so it's fairly short range. He doesn't have many options to fight against Samus's Arm Cannon Blast or their missiles. Even if he does get close, if Dragon's quick, they can still lay down a bomb to trip up his approach. Although, as shown here, it's not completely helpless for him, as Samus has to get away and disengage whenever he gets too close, so they can keep laying on projectiles.
I just love that grab move from Bowser, just being able to give somebody a big old bear hug and just smash him into the ground.
One of his strongest attacks, falling on you.
I would take that in a heartbeat, because I'm pretty sure that if I met Bowser in person and he fell on me, I don't think I would be getting up afterwards.
I'm pretty sure many folks would probably just die. is interesting seeing more of a more defensive play from Chaka in this match, though. Oh. And due to playing so defensively, he's able to take advantage of the rage you get at higher percents, which makes you deal more damage.
Ah, that's a good point.
Kind of a comeback mechanic for those who are on the ropes.
Yeah, and you kind of see that heavyweight coming into play for him right there when he got launched into the sky at a very high percentage and was able to kind of come back down because he weighs so much, man.
Yeah. I believe Bowser also has he has an innate passive ability that I think is referred to as, like, I know the actual term is super armor, but I think the game refers to it as tough guy, where if he at a very, very low percent, some of his moves won't be interrupted if he gets hurt.
Gotcha.
So he can kind of just take the brunt force of it. But around this point, I don't think any of his moves will do that.
Oh man, Dragon's looking to try and put this game away right here. Is he able to do it right here? No, Bowser's able to recover right there. That was close.
Yeah, it can be. Oh, there we go.
And there it is. That was a nice battle between GHC and Centralia there. Dragon able to pull it off. Centralia's had some really good wins already. So Dragon's trying to kind of be our champion for the GHC squad. We've also got Sfast that's in there that plays under Dragon's name. But yeah, I think speaking towards what Marcy was kind of talking about, being a novice coming in for the esports world. But Marcy, like you kind of talked about, you learned a lot from being a part of this esports program. What would you kind of give as advice to maybe somebody who's out there thinking about possibly joining the program, but kind of sitting there going, I don't know if I'm skilled enough, if I'm a veteran enough in it, or if I know enough about it? What would you kind of give information and advice to those people?
First thing I would say is if I can become a part of esports, you can become a part of esports. This is a community of people, and it takes so much more than just people gaming to make a strong and cohesive esports program. So whether you're someone that likes to game for fun, you're thinking about getting competitive, you're just not really sure if you have the edge. Historically, our esports program has had the approach of if you want to play, we will find a spot for you. That's one of the great things about this being such a new program, is we really get to grow it based on what the students want to do, which is awesome. But if you're interested in esports, but maybe gaming isn't your strong suit, maybe you want to get into production, maybe you want to get into like game management, maybe you want to get into casting, there's all kinds of opportunities for students to get involved in the esports program. Whether you're someone who's just helping out and getting experience, or potentially, even a student job on campus. So it's an amazing group of people to be involved with. And when we come back from this game, I'm going to do a shameless plug for a student job that I have with the Student Ambassador Program, too.
Do it!
Yes!
Sweet. Alright, match 2 for Dragon's potential streak. Dark Samus, which I believe functionally is no different from Samus, just visually different.
Looks
Robin.
way cooler.
True, they do look pretty cool. And Robin is a character I have quite a bit of experience with. Yeah. Not from playing it, but because one of the friends I play Smash with a lot named Robin, and they repeatedly kick my butt. Robin, and they have a lot of, they have a couple projectile moves that honestly kind of look similar to characters we've seen previously throughout the night. They've got a similar fire attack to Ness that kind of keeps you in place. That little spark shot that Samus shoots out sometimes.
Yeah, it seems like it kind of combats that really well. But for some of our, like we were talking about, some of our novice players, some of our noobs, explain to us, you say that Robin is got this character. What are these bars and this extra stuff that Robin is getting above their character logo down there that I don't see in any of the other characters?
This is actually kind of a thing ported over from the series they come from, Fire Emblem. That's durability for all of their stuff. Once those meters hit 0, they can't use the abilities associated with them until they come back.
Gotcha. So like when you see this little lightning book come up, that's that special attack that they have. Once that bar gets depleted, then they have to wait for it to be able to reload to be able to use it again?
Yep, they just straight up can't use their neutral special until it comes back.
Gotcha, interesting.
And you might notice that when they use their recovery, a little green tone comes up. That does mean that, yes, if you overuse your recovery, you won't be able to use it.
Oh, interesting. As you can see, the sword, dagger looking, was reloading right there. It's now completely replenished, so Robin is able to use that, but it won't matter right there as they were projected off screen.
With the sword, it's a little different. The sword, while it is available, amplifies their smash attacks, and when it's unavailable, they just do weaker melee attacks.
Gotcha. Man, that was a pretty good little spike there from Dark Samus. Sorry, not normal Samus this time, Dark Samus. So that will be, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that's 2 wins in a row for Dragon. Looking
Indeed,
to possibly put 2 on top of that. I believe a little birdie told me, and that little birdie was named Marcy before this last match, that she's got a little plug to be able to give to us.
Yes, shameless plug from the recruitment and admissions office at GHC. I have some incredible student job opportunities for the upcoming year. So you guys know I'm the recruitment and admissions manager. I've been hanging out on TNG for over a year and a half now. One of the best things about my involvement in the program is I get to update students about what's going on at the college in a really, really cool format. And that's some of the stuff that these student ambassadors are going to be doing. So what would you do as a student ambassador? It's a student leadership position where you help to do outreach and follow up for anyone looking to get started at the college. That means helping people fill out their GHC applications, helping to promote events like our financial aid nights, hosting campus tours, when we have big on-campus events, when that happens again, like a career exploration event for high school students, you'd help with that. And in some cases, doing community outreach, and maybe even be the recruitment rep on TNG. So if you're interested, please email ambassador@ghc.edu. We'll send you over an application. I am trying to tighten up those applications here pretty soon. So I have posted that the job closes tomorrow afternoon on Friday the 13th at 5 p.m. I'll go ahead and post our email in the chat. If anyone wants a job description and application, send us an email and we'll get one to you tomorrow morning. It's a really cool opportunity.
Coming up to the next matchup, game 3 for Dragon here. Here, it seems we have Dragon against the same Lucina from before. I'd say
yes,
this is definitely a lot better for Lucina.
Definitely, yeah.
I'll be straight with you.
This Chocket username is used by the Centralia Blazers. They're very smartly using, just like as you see Dragon. This is the official Dragon that's playing, but Svast also uses this Dragon login because they are in our arena using it. This is Centralia's Chocket, but it is Nihilism who is currently facing off against the OG Dragon, and so we will see another matchup of GHC versus Centralia right here.
That was such a near miss on the full charge shot. That would have been lethal if it hit. I'd say of the notable things that Lucina has, they're overall just really reliable. A lot of her stuff is really consistent range and speed. They lack the mechanic of the character they're kind of a copy of, in that all of the damage on their sword is balanced, whereas the other character has sort of a tip.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'd say another notable move in Lucina's kit is their down special, which is a counter. As you could imagine by the name of it, if you hit somebody while they're in the counter state, they won't take damage and they'll hit you back.
Those counters can be absolutely deadly and lethal too, so it is definitely a great tool to have in the back pocket there for you.
Although, it can be quite punishing if you over-rely on it, because the enemy can easily bait you into using it and hit you when you're wide open. Because once the counter ends its period in which it can counter, you still have to wait a moment before you can act again.
Oh no! That was
That
just some rotten luck right there.
That did not look intentional on their end, and I pity them.
And it looks like Dragon is looking to make that hurt.
I thought that was gonna be lethal there. Oh, nice counter, right?
Oh! Just a grab and a couple of jabs right to the face right there.
I'd say a definite weakness against this unit is if you knock them far enough away, they don't really have the kit necessary to recover from a distance. Their only move that gives them any height is their up special, which is a upward dash.
Oh, could that be
unfortunately,
it? Not quite.
Oh.
Shock is able to recover right there. That is a very impressive recovery. And then an onslaught. Oh, man!
So many distant recoveries.
This back and forth has just got me on the edge of my seat, and it's a rolling seat, so I've just about fallen off 4 times already. Side note, do not use the rolling seat to reach high places, and there it is, folks.
Wait,
that allows... I believe that gives Dragon his 3rd win in a row, so Dragon is possibly looking to grab the next crown here. We've got some great matchups going on. We've got some exciting times, all good stuff. I just wanted to bring it back to, we've got that t-shirt giveaway going on. The link is in the chat. I've got 5 responses in there right now. We'll be able to draw that and figure out the winner towards the end of the stream. So make sure if you want to get a free t-shirt, hop on in there, get that going. And I already, which is exciting to me, we have 1 response so far for our Warzone sign up for next week. So if you are interested in that, make sure that you get your responses. I am super excited for that because I think I went going on probably a year now where I play Warzone almost every night because I just feel like it's a great reset at the end of the night. And being able to have some fun. I usually play with my brother almost every night, and they call me Backpack because I definitely put him in the backpack and carry him to some victories. So I'm excited to see some real skill from all of you being able to play on Warzone next week. So make sure there's a Warzone link in the chat, being able to get to that registration and sign up. It's also on our website, and make sure that you get to that sign up and link for the free t-shirt giveaway. I don't know about you, Carson, but I am all about free swag and t-shirts.
Fair enough. And say, the mention of upcoming TNG things reminded me to ask about it. The one, I know the next week is Warzone, like you just mentioned. The next one after that is Apex Legends, right?
Correct, yes.
Well,
and not even just Apex Legends, but we're really excited. We are teaming up that night with Hoquiam High School, who is kicking off their brand new esports program this fall. They are going to be here partying with us, talking about that. Chris Nitty from Hoquiam is going to be able to give a lot of information for that. So if you're watching right now and you're from Hoquiam High School, and you don't know about the esports program already, reach out to Chris Nitty. He's one of your faculty members there. He's running it. It's an exciting time to be with it, but we're going to be hosting with them, being able to get some Apex Legends going on.
So for that, is it like the Warzone thing that it's kind of an open registration for those who want to?
Yes, yep, we're gonna play trios for Apex Legends also. So once again, bring your trio if you have it. Bring yourself if it's just you, and we'll be able to find a trio for you. Heck, maybe if you don't have a team by the time it starts, we'll jump in. We'll have a couple people here. I personally do not have a whole ton of experience in Apex, but I do have experience in Warzone. And if you need an extra person by the time the stream comes around, maybe I'll jump in with you, and you'll get the bright, shiny new esports manager at Grace Harbor College to hop on your team with you.
Well, I know I've got some friends who play quite a bit of Apex, so I imagine they'd be able to hold their own in this.
That is what I like to hear.
At the very least, it'd be fun to watch from a spectator role as they either succeed or die painfully.
100%. So like we said, Dragon is looking for that 4th win for them to be able to capture the 2nd crown of the night of the top of the hill. But we've got somebody who was able to join us. Camper Casey is coming in looking to try and offset that. And it is a matchup of Samus and Falco.
Falco's a rare sight for me, honestly. I know I've I know I played against them, like, I think early on when I was doing the esports stuff, but they're deceptively fast. Granted,
I know that
I guess that isn't too surprising considering they're a bird.
Whenever I play with them, I usually always speed off the side of the map, and I'm so bad at controlling them.
I think it's because, like, I know it's especially so with Fox, but I think most of the Star Fox characters, Fox, Falco, and Wolf, I think they fall faster than like most characters of their size.
Ah, that would make sense to me. See, I'm gonna blame it on that too. It is totally their fall speed that gets me off. I mean, see, oh my goodness, Dragon is locked in on getting that crown right there.
I always love a good spike. Like the sound of one hitting is just pure dopamine. In regards to Falco, I will say they definitely have a lot of tools that let them recover. They've got that quick dash. They've got the move where they like cover themselves on fire and they can dash in any direction. Like truly any, not just like 8 or 4. And that, like, you may have noticed that weird hexagonal thing they were throwing out? That's a reflector.
Holy cow.
That was a triple stop. Dragon didn't die.
Dragon absolutely was able to handle that match. That is an impressive win right there for Dragon.
Oh my god.
And if I remember correctly, and I remember how to count correctly, I believe that was 4 for Dragon, which, as you can see on our screen, gives the second crown of the night to GHC's very own Dragon. I've got a round of applause happening in my room right now. I'm sure you've got a round of applause happening in your room at home, wherever you are. That was an impressive showing and definitely a impressive stamp to the end of it. So that is one stamp that we like, and I like to see because we've got a lot of those matches coming where GHC and Centralia are going to be going head-to-head. So I like to see that GHC and Centralia both have captured a crown. That is exciting to see. That was I shifted mid-sentence right there. I like that.
You like went over a bit.
Yeah, it was exciting. It was fantastic. Yeah. Marcy, what brought you to the esports program?
Well, a few different things.
Oh no! What? So, I believe
unfortunate timing.
I believe what Marcy was probably about to say. Oh, we're getting her back. Possibly, I see. There we go. We're starting to get her back.
We're getting there.
Back.
Give it a moment.
There we go,
Wait.
Marcy. I think you are
There
back
we
with
go.
us now.
Am I here? Okay.
That was great timing.
I got
I'm
lost
sorry.
in the Matrix for a second. There was a glitch in the Matrix. So what brought me to esports? Well, you know, as a recruitment manager at Grace Harbor College, it's one of my primary goals to help make sure that our community knows about all of the really cool, great things that are going on at GHC. So that's how I initially got involved, you know, making sure that as the program got out and we got it off the ground, that as I was going to events around the community and visiting high schools, that people learned about it. But then I got invited to come and co-host TNG with Ralph and really make sure that all of the people that were coming to find out about the esports program also learned about the important going to college steps. You know, if people are really interested in joining our varsity team, that's great, but you have to become a student in order to play varsity esports. And so I really got involved by, you know, helping interested students start their journey on becoming a college student.
I love it.
And I've loved every minute of it.
Yes, we've loved having you with us. Blaston, can you explain to me what's going on here? Because isn't that Toad from Mario, but like a supersized Toad?
That would be the Mii Brawler. You can customize them with like whatever Mii you want, and so he's made. Frankly, I don't know what that face is, but I love him. I love him a lot. Wearing the Toad outfit.
it just brings back my childhood memories of playing Mario on the 64 and trying to rescue Peach, never remembering where to go to get her, and Bowser beating me every single time.
Well, it seems in this case, then, Toad's taking the spotlight. Right? As the brawler.
Oh my goodness.
They brawl. It's what they do. Other unique thing to Mii Brawler, well, all three of the Mii fighters actually. Mii Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. They have, like, each of their... They can pick between one of 3 specials for each, like, special slot. So, like, one of 3 neutrals, side, up, and down. It seems in this case they've mostly gone with the base kit. Including quite a heavy iron ball.
I can just not take that face seriously down there next to Dingus's name. I love every second of it.
It's such a good combination. The face and the name, it's the perfect combo. It's like psychological warfare. Like...
Oh, nice. Dugan is starting to make a little bit of comeback. Wants to put himself on top of the hill right now to be able to set themselves up to capture our 3rd crown of the night.
Will Dingus, if his mighty Toad, be able to take a 2nd crown? I can't get over it.
This is cracking me up watching it. I just love it. It looks like something I would draw.
I love it.
Oh man!
That...
Oh, that was insane. Insane in the membrane. Oh, geez, just punches and punches. Oh man, that face is
Look
just
at him.
killer. Killer. Oh man, I love that.
the Mii fighters so much because of how you can customize them. They can be so goofy.
I love the goofiness. It's so much fun. Carson, you came to our program last year too. What brought you to the esports program? How did you learn about us? Actually, in fact, why don't you tell some of our viewers where you're from?
Well, for where I'm from, I've been, like, around in Aberdeen for as long as I can remember, really, because I live about half an hour away in Elma. Might have heard about it. Small place. They just had heat on the street recently, actually. About a week
Go
back.
Eagles.
Cool.
Yeah, Eagles indeed. I heard about the esports club after I came to college. For my classes around, but I think it was like in the hub. They were doing a big thing where everybody set up their own table. It was also where I found out about Tabletop Club and found my very sudden love for D&D.
Awesome.
And from there, it kind of just... I think during that time, it was when the esports club was just barely forming, so it was around the time it kind of sputtered out for a bit, but then something sparked it again. And I was like, hey, I should check this out again, because actually, like, it looks really fun.
Yeah, for sure. It is a lot of fun. As Carson has stated and as Marcy has stated, it's a lot of fun in this program. I've been here for about a month. I've been able to meet some of the faces, some of the returners, meet some new faces that are coming to our program this year. But being back on campus, I guess a little snippet about me. I graduated from here with my AA and continued on to get my teacher education from here. Worked here while I was here. It's great to come back. But it was really cool snippet is the first time I was here, part of the student government was when esports started as a club on campus. And was just getting together and playing some games together and being able to build a community that way, like Carson kind of stated. And last year, they were able to grab some great funding, join as part of a nationally known esports league, being able to compete in national leagues, tournaments. Last year, we were able to get a couple...
I believe the name of that league was the NJCAAE.
You nailed it. It rolls right off the tongue. We'll talk a little bit. We'll talk a little bit more about it right after this match, but it's a national tournament. We had a couple placers, and let's see what we can do this year. But we've got Battlebird is back, and Dingus is looking to grab their second victory with the greatest face in the game.
We've got quite the wonderful Toad here once again from Dingus, and a Samus, but not Dragon's Samus this time, and with my preferred color palette for them.
What is that? A little bit of purple and yellow and red there.
Yeah, I like purple.
I do like I do like that purple that's on there. It's a good splash of color.
I believe that's actually based off one of the upgrades Samus gets throughout the series. Also, Dingus is just harassing them with the iron ball. Ooh. He knew exactly where they were going. He's just... Dingus is here to, like kick people around and take names. And give people a good laugh. I'm surprised at how Dingus is managing to handle fighting against Samus with with me Brawler kind of struggling from the same issues as characters like Mac and Bowser, where he doesn't really have much range to work with. He's been using that central platform to let his Iron Ball go further than he normally would. Because the trajectory of that is completely unable to be changed. Like, completely and utterly.
That little bit of elevation that he gets up there kind of lets it travel a little farther, so it's so exciting to be able to watch skilled players that aren't just like me and button mash and hope for the best. Like, you can see the strategy and the thought process being played out in front of you. There's a reason they go up onto that center platform. There's a reason they do that. For me, I just keep smashing buttons and I run all over the place.
There are times where you just kind of mash buttons, and you just smash your face against the controller and it works, but sometimes there are just moments of brilliance where you see something and act upon it.
I love it.
I'll also say in regards to the Iron Ball League for us, because its trajectory is like set in stone every time you throw it, it makes it really reliable. Like, you can be anywhere on the stage and know immediately where it's going to go.
Ah, yes, that's a good point. Oh, man!
And Dingus's recovery of choice here is probably I'd say the middle ground in terms of actually recovering, but offensively it is a wonderful attack weapon. Because as we saw in the previous match, if you hit them with the if you hit them with the portion of it where they're kind of changing directions from up to down, it will spike.
Oh man. Dingus is currently 2 wins in deep.
Mercy.
Dingus is looking to capture the second crown for themselves tonight. That's exciting to see. Exciting to see some good competition. Like I was stating, good competition is something that you find here with the esports program at GHC. We compete in the NJCAAE. It just rolls right off the top of your tongue. It is the National Junior College Athletic Association of Esports, and as you see at that end at the very beginning, it's national. We compete with colleges and teams all over the nation. We compete in a league. There's 2 different seasons that run in the fall and the spring. We compete in that league, which allows us to place well enough to get into the playoffs for it, and work through the playoffs and crown a national championship at the end of that.
I believe just last spring we actually had somebody make it, and I believe as well in the fall we had somebody do it.
We did, yes. We've had a couple of national placers. We've had a couple of teams be able to place in the top 10 for nationals, and seeing a lot of improvement. Our Valorant team went from 26th nationally ranked to 6th nationally ranked in the spring. We had a couple of our Smash Bros players be able to compete very well and climb into the top 16 of the national tournament. We're just excited because we've created some steam last year as a first-year program. We're hoping to continue to play on top of that. We've got a couple of different opportunities possibly coming our way. But the coolest thing, I think, for our players is you get to come in and instantly compete on a national level and look to have some kind of finale at the end. Like, you're competing for a national championship and you're having a lot of fun while doing it. I mean, we get to come in weekly and be able to practice together, play scrims, get professional coaching. It's a lot of fun here.
Oh my god, the memes won't stop. we've got we've got Dingus on his, I think, potentially 3 win streak here. This is his 3rd game.
This will be his 3rd win if he's able to pull it off. Yep.
He's using the Mii Brawler, and Shaka here is using the Mii Sword Fighter. With I'm pretty sure, like 95% sure that's meant to be Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
I love it. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin
I
Man?
love the main character so much.
I just love that interrogation scene so much. Not the gumdrop button. It's just it's just a classic scene. I love it so much. But yeah, this is a great matchup.
And it's perfectly offset by like the intensity of the stage.
Oh,
like-
right.
Like,
Correct me if
total
I'm
memes fighting in Final Fantasy.
the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that both Dingus and Chocket are Centralia College Blazers. So this could be a rivalry within the team going on here.
Clash of the Titans. From what I've seen of Chocket's kit that he chose, he's gotten the some of the like base kit abilities again. I can't tell if he picked any alternate ones. He's got the spin attack that's basically a carbon copy of Link's. A counter like the Fire Emblem characters, where if you get hit during it, you strike back. That had horizontal spin, which is reminiscent of Little Mac. And a tornado, which I believe actually doesn't, unlike most abilities in the game, doesn't actually scale much with the enemy's percent. So it's fairly good for setting up a follow-up aerial. I just can't get over like the characters.
I love it. Yes, and I was solidified in the chat. Jacob Beach from Centralia College is the esports manager over there. Being able to, these are both his players going up against each other. So as you can see, this is a fantastic match we have going on here. So Jacob is probably thrilled to be able to see this happen a lot in his esports center. And these are two great competitors. Hopefully, I love to see some good competition from around, because I would love to be able to see GHC and Centralia have some great battles throughout the year, as I'm sure we are going to get.
Overall, seems like a pretty even match.
Yeah, definitely. This is fantastic. This is some great skill over at Centralia College. Being able to, I'm sure the best part about this is Chocket and Dingus are able to continue to sharpen each other's blades by having great competition in their scrims and practices that they have against each other. So that is crazy.
It's always nice. I will say that's a nice part of being like the esports team. It was like anytime I came back, seeing people playing against each other, or like adapting to each other's strategies in such ways that they had to develop new ones. There was like continuous like workshopping of new ideas and strategies. I'll say I for one definitely took some notes from their play to help improve my own. Dingus is just currently looking for a good opportunity to finish this. He can't get too greedy, otherwise it'll turn around on him. Oh my lord, Chocket is still standing. Will he be able to turn this around? Ooh! That little bit of extra range on the slam.
That is some impressive skill over at Centralia College. Probably a lot of great things to come there. I believe that's Dingus's third win. So looking one away from grabbing the second crown of the night for Dingus. And as you can see on our screen, Ralph, welcome back.
I remember
Thanks.
this flip this time.
Welcome back.
Yeah. I unmuted this time, so like as far as I'm concerned, like it's been a good day. Yeah, nailed it. I want to hype the t-shirt because I want to give a t-shirt away to somebody tonight. I know some folks have signed up. I want more to sign up. We've got some previews. Not only is this the Tank Loves Potato Essential t-shirt, this is that Troublemaker shirt I was talking about, that pink and blue with the fire shades. We have one more to preview to show you. There's more on our site, but we've got just the straight up Thursday Night Gaming fitted tee. We've got not just these shirts, we've got more available. You get to pick whichever kind you want, whatever cut you want. You want the broad shoulder or the narrow shoulder, depending on your body type. Super, super excited to buy one for you. But you can't get it unless you enter to win tonight. And you don't have to be a competitor. Anybody who's watching can enter in. Good luck ballot stuffing. Like we'll see you and cut you out if you do that. But I will be doing a random drawing at the end of tonight, so right around 8 o'clock. So super, super excited to do that. And I don't know, I just wanted to talk about it, so I barged my way back on stream. That's it.
Man, that Troublemaker is just so clean. Like, if I win, that's the one I'm grabbing. I didn't put my name in, but if I just magically win, that's the one I'm grabbing for sure. That link is just dropped in the chat again.
You are totally eligible to win, but since I'm running the drawing, I'll just strip you out.
I don't want to say I entered, but I already put my name in, so I'm kind of just.
I gotta say, like, since you got here, Mitch, I have enjoyed working with you so much and seeing you take on more and more responsibilities. But when I read over my chat messages, like my DMs to you, I think, oh man, I am such a jerk. Like you're very patient with me. Thank you so much, Mitch. Like, I really appreciate you.
Unlike probably what my wife will say, patience is my best quality that I have.
Oh, that's
Holy
great.
smokes, Dingus versus Dragon. Okay, I'm going in to watch this. Have a good match, everybody.
This is the match I've been waiting for.
Alrighty. He returns. Dragon and with Old Reliable Samus versus Dingus and Toad. I will never get over that expression. I love him. Oh. And on a map where both of them can stack up quite a lot of damage before we ever gonna fall down. I will say this stage might not be so kind to Dingus, because his recovery doesn't give him too much height, it's mainly used for its offensive power. I'm not actually sure if we've seen him use his side special, so he might have something in his back pocket to help him here. Oh! Oh! Also, I saw in chat from the Centralia College people. Well, honestly, this is quoting from them. Honestly, I'm sick of Dingus winning so much. He wins all our locals and we all just want to see him taken down. Although come fall, we will be back on his side. End quote.
I love it. I love the competitive nature within a squad. That's how it should be. It's awesome to see people being able to push each other to new heights. It's a friendly, competitive being able to continually get the best out of your players.
Yeah. And meanwhile, we can see Dingus working wonders with the increased size of this map. At 149, being able to use the Rage to build up even more damage when he would. Although the playing field quickly evens anyways. I will say that is an aspect of Smash itself that I quite like, in that even if you're on the ropes, there's one, like, I guess it applies to fighting games in general, but like one small misstep, and you can get a lead back real quick. Dragon, that was a spike from Dingus, my bad. I heard the spike noise and assumed it was Dragon, my bad. All comes down to this. One stock
I love
each.
it. I love it.
If Dingus wins this, he gets a second crown. A crown on top of his crown.
It's a sense of pride for both of them, too. Competing for their colleges.
Yeah. Normally I'd have to wait until the leagues open back up to see this sort of thing. I just get to come in on a random day and watch it myself. Ooh, if Dragon rolled her, he was gonna be so dead. I could see Dingus like predicting which way Dragon was gonna get up off the ledge. Ooh! And there you have it! An additional 4-win streak on top of Dingus's his initial 4 streak. I can respect him with a different character as well.
Right? That's 2 separate characters that Dingus has made his run, and that was his 4th win. So officially, the 3rd crown, 2nd of the night for Dingus is obtained, and that is an impressive match to do it. Personally and selfishly, I thought Dragon put up a great fight, but Dingus has obviously proven that they are a force to be reckoned with tonight. Going off of what the esports manager over at Centralia said, Dingus sure does win a lot, and I'm excited to be able to see that competition throughout the season too. Dragon, an excellent, you did GHC proud. I love it, but the praise is due. Dingus, 2nd crown of the night. Round of applause for you. That was fantastic.
Hey!
Yeah, that is awesome. Marcy, I'm seeing some conversation in the chat right now of some people possibly pondering coming back to GHC. I mean, just why don't you speak on that real quick? What does that look like? I mean, is that a hard process to do to come back? Maybe you've taken a break or whatever. What would that kind of include for somebody?
Great question. It's not difficult, but there are some things that you have to navigate. First thing to know is that if you have been on a break from GHC, I think it's for more than 1 quarter, your student account gets deactivated. So you can't just log back into your MyGHC and re-register for classes if you've been out of school for more than a quarter. My personal recommendation is that you reapply to the college. Just submit another application. It'll get approved. You'll get the same student ID number, but it just is a way to notify the college that you're planning on returning. And, you know, if any of your contact information changed since you were last enrolled, we'll update it for you. You know, from there, if, you know, you were able to complete your financial aid application, that's awesome. Some students who try to return to GHC find that there might be some additional barriers. Maybe, you know, when you left the college, it was mid-quarter, for example, and you didn't do a total withdrawal, or you have some things to resolve with financial aid, maybe an unpaid balance or something like that before you can register for classes. We have staff on campus willing and able and ready to help you navigate those things. Email admissions@ghc.edu, and someone in our Welcome Center office, myself included, are able to look into your student account and see maybe what additional barriers exist. If you know that when you parted GHC, you don't have any barriers coming up, that's great. Just resubmit your application. Make sure you do your financial aid application. And then I always recommend connect with the Student Support Center just for that additional advising session. You never know, maybe your plans changed since you last attended GHC. You know, if you had an AA declared, you know, 6 months ago, and you've decided you want to do the medical assisting program now, or an associative science degree, they can help you get all of that ironed out, because the degree that you have declared of your financial. So I always just say, start in the Student Support Center. Make sure that all of your information in GHC system is accurate and up to date with the degree that you're actually planning on pursuing. And then we'll help you get started in classes.
Definitely.
Right on. Okay, well, heck, you know, I got to see a lot of those fights firsthand in there in the Esports Center. I didn't get to see it from your all's point of view. I did get to hear little snippets of casting, and I got to say, Blastin, Carson, it is always awesome to have you here with us. Are you are you playing on the Smash team this year?
I'm not sure. I mean, if I can,
I hope so. Yeah, your Rob is. I love watching your Rob.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Rob is fun. Though I have been contemplating picking up a new main.
What? Who?
Ooh.
Dish girlfriend. Who is it?
I'm on the
we instructor.
Spill the tea. Spill the tea.
Not we. You saying
We
yoga
guy?
instructor? Wii instructor already mixed me up as to what their actual name is. I think it's Wii Fit Trainer.
We
I think
yeah.
I'm split up between two characters. That being either Kirby, because I like their
Okay.
partly because I find the hammer really funny, and I like the idea of the copy ability, or Terry. I really, really like Terry.
Okay. Yeah. There was some pretty good. I think it was it Ferdizzle? Busted out some Terry last year.
I think it was Ferdizzle. I remember seeing some of the games where he pulled out Terry, and
yeah. I think I want to say Montgomery County Community College had a pretty fierce Terry out there too.
I know a character that initially interested me, but I kind of like decided against was Pyro and Mifra. Partly because we already have somebody on the team who I think plays Pyro and Mifra. I think it was Ferdizzle.
Yeah. Shoot, I think Squimples might have been. Anyway, you know what? You and
Squimples
I
did
could probably go
Byleth.
off the rails. And yes, he did do Byleth, but I think. All right, now I'm gonna have to check with Gavin and find out what it was. Like, yeah.
I want to say Squimples did
think
Pyra.
Yeah, I think you're right. However, we're ready to give away a shirt. Is anybody interested in getting a shirt?
Actually, wait. One last thing I want to say.
Yeah.
People, play Steve. Play Steve.
So yeah,
Please.
I know a Steve main. I will get him in here for next time. He's good.
Yeah.
Steve is so entertaining to watch.
He's super fun to watch.
The whole like laying down and then popping back up animation like makes me laugh every time.
Every time I see Steve, he doesn't look official.
Yeah, I know. He still
Because
looks
he just looks like
mod or hack or
Minecraft.
something.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
He's not like adapted to the art style. It's just him.
right. He
Anyways.
doesn't fit, and it's amazing. Yeah, I'm a pretty big Steve fan. Or the Enderman with the short. Again, we're gonna go off the rails here. We've got a shirt to give away.
Shirt.
Can I get a drum roll, people? Okay, rolling it. Okay, we have a winner. I am happy to announce that. Let's see. Can I give away their actual name? I don't see anything. I'm not going to say the last name. Autumn S is our winner, who I think is Oso98550, who has been a member of our Discord community for a really, really long time. I think this is the first time that they've ever won something. So, Autumn, congrats. Oso98550, 98520. Congrats on winning the shirt. I will be in contact with you, work out the details, get that thing ordered, and that sucker sent to you. And you can start
Congrats.
repping TNG or GHC Esports, or, I guess you could like put it on a pet, right? Like there's nothing stopping you from adjusting it and making it into a dog sweater. You know what? We're getting into a whole weird area. So I'm just going to drop it right there. Yeah, you're ready. You're there for it.
I like the area.
Yeah.
Join our Discord, and maybe we'll create a full thread for that, and we'll just talk about dog shirts.
You would go there.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Why?
I like it.
If you haven't joined our Discord, it's at ghc.edu/Discord. Hop on in. We've got a community of other gamers ready to link up. If you're LFG, you want to get in, get some matches, Sea of Thieves, you want to do some Apex, whatever. Speaking of, we've got Apex coming up. Mitch, when is that?
No, November. August 26th.
We have private server keys for Apex. We're doing a trios tournament.
November.
We are giving away... Shoot, are we giving away a HyperX keyboard for that?
I think
We've
we
got
are.
more giveaways coming up the pipeline. But that is going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for being here, for kicking off our TNG again for the start of this year. Super, super looking forward. Everybody, have a great night. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next week for Call of Duty.
Yes, get signed up. Get on that link. Get there. Warzone,
Yeah.
baby.
Have a good night, everybody.